What is good, fam? How y'all doing today? This is my first live. I'm here with Sledge in the community. Hopefully, people will be trickling in, but we're just gonna, talk about what's on the docket today. Basically, out here trying to plan some trips and also talk about why the Amex Green is still the best travel card out there. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have going on. But yeah, let's go. I'm gonna wait for see if a few people come up on in. But before then, I want to ask Sledge, man, like why are people getting on me in terms of the Amex Green Card, bro?
Man, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. You know what? I guess the platinum card just so near and dear to people's hearts, man. They
Like
don't want anybody to put another card ahead of it.
I get that, but like here's my thing. Even the CEO is talking about how this card is changing to a lifestyle card, and I'm like, it just seems like people are so hell bent on saying like, hey, this card we're using it for travel, and this was for. I'm like, bro, you can go to lounges and whatnot, but besides that, like you let it go. It's not the best travel card, at least when it comes to Amex. That's
Right,
that's my main thing about that.
right.
What's
It,
good, Jordan? What's good, Rodrigo? How y'all doing? Waiting
it,
for.
it's definitely not. If you have the platinum card, in my opinion,
Mm,
unless you somebody that's just spending hundreds of thousands on it or more, you know what I'm saying, in a calendar year, you need another American Express card to, to earn points. You know what I mean?
right.
Like you do. You need another American Express card to earn points because the platinum card just isn't it unless you on a plane every day and you're paying for it, you know what I'm saying, to get the 5X off of it.
And and,
Uh,
and And that's my thing about it. Like when we talk about the gold card, when people say the gold card is the best card, like for food and whatnot, they're talking about the 4x multipliers on the card. They're not talking about the credits. Everybody's hating on the credits. So I'm like, if you if you're saying that the gold's the best card for food,
yeah,
and you look at the green over here in terms of its travel credits, general
right,
travel credits,
right,
like again, I get it, the platinum has the 5x on flights and pre-booked, hotels. Yeah, I
right.
think like through Amex Travel, almost to the hotels also. But anyways, like for me, I'm thinking like the green, at least in terms of Amex, was the best hotel. Oh, sorry, best travel card.
Yeah, for I mean for Amex, I mean I can't do nothing to agree with you. And you know how I feel about the platinum. The platinum one of my favorite cards. But to be real with you, I mean the green card is, in my opinion, is the best travel card that Amex have for probably 99.9% of the population.
Right,
You know what I mean? Like
right.
it just is. If you talking about trying to earn points, you get to clear membership and all of that. Yes, the platinum's more of the supplemental card where you
Right.
get all the perks out of it.
So
You know,
let me ask you then. So like, why do you think the platinum card is touted more? Do you think it's because people get more referrals, or what do you think the reason? Like, get more clicks? What do you think people basically talk about it more than the green card?
I think because it's the shiny. You know, man, this American culture, man. This is American culture. You know what I'm saying? Like we like the big, exciting, flashy type of thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The green card is like if it was a football game, a football team, the platinum would be the quarterback and the green card would be the nose tackle. You know what I'm saying? He in there putting in work and everything.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? The quarterbacks go get the shine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So but yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. Speaking of that, who'd you have last weekend?
Oh man, I wanted Mahomes to get three, man. I wanted
Ah,
him to get three in a row, man. I
no.
did. They
I
they
was
their offensive line looked absolutely atrocious, bro.
man. I was happy to see it, bro. I was happy to see it.
Man, I wanted them to get three in a row, man. Just because it ain't never been done. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
just because it ain't never been done.
that's true. That's true. Let's see. I don't know. I was like, I like Jalen Hurts' story though. I think his
Yeah,
story,
yeah, for sure.
like, you
I ain't
know,
mad they won.
right, right. That's
Man,
what's
I'm not mad they won, But man, I'm looking at that offensive line. Like that offensive line didn't even come to play, bro. Like
Man,
they didn't even come to play, bro. That Mahomes never had more than 1 second to throw the ball, but on any, you know what I'm saying, on any given play. I'm like, God, dog, man. But
right, right. I speaking of the Bills, I think the Bills Eagles would have been a better game. I think the game for me was not that good, but what's it called? I think the Bills would have been a better game versus the Eagles. Hold up, we got
man,
what's going on, Ronnie?
the Bills, the Bills. I used to be a big Bills fan, man. Back when Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas and Bruce Smith and man, they went to 4 Super Bowls in a row, man, and
Didn't get a one.
didn't get one, man. I think if they had made that field goal in the very first one and beat the Giants, the outcome of the other three might have been a little different. But I think that they were just so down from that. And when they got down, you know what I'm saying, on the scorecard, it was over for them in all those games because they had the best offense in the NFL for 4 straight years.
Man,
You know what I mean?
hey man, can't just be offense. What's good, Gani? Who'd you have this weekend?
Man, I ain't have either one of them. I had Kendrick. That's who I had.
That's fair. That's fair. I feel that.
Hey, I'm not a fan for either one of them teams.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I say I wasn't mad either way. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Mahomes to get the 3 in a row just because it ain't never been done before.
Yep,
But
I understand that.
I either way it go, I was cool with it. You know what I mean?
I feel it. I feel it. All right. Well, I do want to talk about one other topic. This is actually pretty interesting to me. Speaking of the platinum card, how do you guys usually use the airline travel credit or airline fee credit? If I don't know if you have the platinum. Do you have the platinum? Yeah. So like, how would you guys use the airline fee credit?
I mean, do you even got to ask that question? I only fly one airline.
There's only one way to do it.
I can say it in 3 words: United Travel Bank.
There's only one way to do it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think mine was put in on January 2nd, removed from my account by January 5th. Like,
man,
straight top of the year, 200 straight to the travel bank.
Straight to the travel bank, bro. You know what hurt? You know what broke my heart though? When they broke up the travel credit on the freaking Aspire card. Because the Aspire used to have $250.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that broke my heart when they did that, man. You're gonna break it up to what, 50 every quarter? I'm like, come on.
So were you? Go ahead.
You know, Amex is quintessential for that. But so I'm new to my Aspire card for y'all that don't know. Sledge knows because he helped me in my decision making process to actually hit the apply button for it. But so I just got it in December. So I'm literally like 5 weeks in on it.
Right.
So I never got the 250, but I did it in December to get the first 50 and then turn right back around literally like 13 days later and got another 50.
That's what I want to ask, Sledge. So do you like use it for like Delta or something like that? Because I'm thinking if you use it for like United Travel Bank, you can get the 50 each time, basically, right?
Yeah. I still put it in the travel bank. I put as much money as I can over in the travel bank. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so when it's time for me to get a ticket, because at the end of the day, when I'm buying a ticket, it's not for one. You know, like I'm buying. So yeah, 9 times out of 10. So yeah, I try to dump as much as I can in there.
Yeah, I think people underestimate the travel bank, to be completely honest, and 2 reasons why. At first, it's ridiculously easy to use. So, I mean, if you're going to pay for a cash flight, no matter what. So I know you had just mentioned the Amex Platinum. So if you want to get your 5X, you can use travel bank and cash.
Right.
You can use it towards other things that United sells as well. So even if you were like, you know what, I want to buy the United Club Pass subscription, not the card, the actual just club subscription, you can use travel bank for that as well. You know, you can buy, you know, as long as you use it through a certain medium. Like I believe you can't do it in the app, but you can do it online. Like if I wanted to buy just the one-time entry pass for United Club, I can use my travel bank for that. But the other thing, the second part of that is travel bank does not expire when you buy it for 5 years, which makes it an incredible long game strategy. So going back to the platinum card, that $200, I got it right now. I'll have it in there for 5 years. So I can actually take the next 5 years of $200, and in 5 years, I have $1,000 at Travel Bank that hasn't expired yet. And
Oh
I can
wow.
use that for an even better trip. So instead of like, oh, I got 200 now, and maybe I can get an upgrade, or maybe I use it to split with miles and points or cash booking or whatever. I can also just stack it up for 5 years. And I got that there. I got 200 from the Aspire card. So now we can be at $2,000 at Travel Bank, where I can just,
right.
long game strategy it for, quite a bit of time. And even if you want to buy like Polaris class and it was over $2,000, you can still split your cash in your Travel Bank. And now you're taking $2,000 off that longer thing. Just so you have so many different options of using it. I think that's highly underrated.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all. Because the reason I was asking, I actually booked a trip recently. We're going to be going to me and my wife are going to Prague, and we used it. We used our Amex Plat with the travel credit through Delta. So we did the whole basically pay down with the gift card and get the remaining afterwards. But thinking about using the United, that might be better because we actually like save it and get the whole trip paid off of paying for.
Right. So even if you're not a United loyalist like I am, you can still be a United one-time flyer just by playing the long game and holding on to them year over year over year.
Or you could be like me. Both of the creator meetups. That's how I got there. On the United with that money from the travel bank. Me and my wife, the both of them. Yeah.
You doing the same thing for Puerto Rico?
I ain't sure yet, man. Like I'm still deciding. I'm still deciding how I'm gonna play it to get there. It's just so many options. You know what I'm saying? So, but I might do it that way too.
Man, I'm really hoping I can get there this time, man. Like
you gotta get there, man. We had so much fun, bro.
Man.
All right, next question. Don't trigger Sledge on my answer. Next question.
No, yeah, what's it called? I was just asking on that because let me think here. I guess like moving on. One thing I didn't have a chance to really talk about last week, I know people brought it up, was the opinions on the JetBlue what's it called Premier? What do they call it? The JetBlue Premium card?
Whatever it is. But keep going.
I really want to know, like, who thought this was a good idea?
Bro, they fired already.
Bro, like, really was like, I'm just wondering, like, who is in the office? Like, yeah, people gonna love this, man.
Bro, they already fired. they gotta be already fired, bro. That's like, there's zero excitement around that card. That card came. Everybody talked about how bad it was, and no one's talking about it again.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That team of people having a rough week this week.
For sure.
It's crazy to me because I was looking also around the same time. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Tap Portugal basically has shared code sharing with JetBlue, so I can use my JetBlue Blue points for Tap Portugal. I was seeing like what the basically the conversion would be for that, and it's actually pretty good. I think in terms of like cents per point, you're getting 2 cents per point for economy, on for Tap Portugal flights through JetBlue. So I'm like, you guys are winning on all other fronts, but then you like when it comes to your credit card, you basically lost it. It's crazy.
They just can't do it, man. You look at all these people, it's like all this excitement comes for these new cars that come in, man, and they come in and it's just like they so many people had a City and who else is it? Who is the other bank that everybody's about hoping that come with something good? City and is it Wells?
Bill.
Oh, well, we know Bill coming with theirs, but it's like there's just such a big opportunity to come in and grab a big chunk of something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the opportunity is there, especially with the internet and how fast something can catch fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they just don't want to do it.
I don't. It's weird because like I think about like Bank of America, for example, or U.S. Bank, how they're very like, what you want to call it loyalty based. I don't really think of it that way. Basically, like however much money you give to them, they're like, oh, you can have a little bit more. So I mean, I'm guessing those type of methods work for them, but I'm wondering in terms of, especially with Barclays, the fact that like it's not a U.S. based bank. So they have a harder time trying to like get those partnerships with different.
That might be true, right? Yeah. That might be true too. I'm gonna tell you, I'm glad you brought up Bank of America, man. Cause I got a little something to sprinkle in there about Bank of America.
Go ahead.
It was something that I tried out. I just wanted to see if it actually worked because I've seen it online like a long time. If you apply for more than one Bank of America card within a 30-day period, you will only get one hard inquiry. They will use the same inquiry. Well, let me take that back. I don't think they use the same inquiry. It's kind of weird. They'll give you another inquiry, but they'll drop the first one. So the first one's going immediately, and you just have the one inquiry. Super crazy.
How does that work?
I don't know. And I can tell you for 100% fact because I've seen it today.
Yeah. I've heard, so I have not experienced this myself, so I'm going off through the grapevine, but I've heard that if you did that with Chase in the same day, Chase will also only send one hard inquiry as well because, like, you know, they take all those applications and they just like send them off to the credit bureau.
Right.
If you do 2 in one day, they're just sending JP off once, even though you did 2. It only gets hit once. So I've heard that a couple of times from a couple of different people. Well, I haven't experienced it myself.
I did it in 8 days difference because I also heard that about Bank of America with the same day. But what made me inquire about it is because when I was talking to a Bank of America rep and they was telling me that, say for instance, you were denied a card. They give you they hold the application for 30 days. You could call the reconsideration line up to 30 days, and they won't do another hard inquiry until after 90. Right? So I'm like, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? So that's what got the wheels turning. And I'm like, I'm just gonna try and see. I'm just gonna try and see. But yeah, for sure. If you apply you got 30 days to apply for 2 Bank of America cards, you get them with one hard inquiry.
What's good, Joe? How you doing, bro?
What's going on, Poppy? Sorry, guys, I'm late. What's going on, guys?
You.
No, you good. I'm just keeping your seat warm for you. That's all.
What's it called? Yeah, I didn't really have much on the docket. It's my first time doing this, so I'm trying to see like what's happening out there. The 2 things I was mainly going to be talking about today was why basically I'm living in somebody's brain rent free about the Amex Green Card. And
I love that card.
And basically too, like I was asking Lonnie and Sledge earlier how they use the airline fee credit. How would you use it?
From JetBlue, I'm United Travel Bank.
That's it.
Well, I have $800 in United Travel Bank just from Amex Platinum and the business. I just throw it there. That's it. And I'll be getting 200 more when I upgrade back up to the Platinum again for this year. So, because I made sure I took it out when I downgraded. So it's a savage move, and I learned that from these guys. I never knew.
There's no other way to do it.
So
I never knew how to play that, and you guys taught me, and I taught my sister, and it's passed down.
So speaking of that, while I got you in here, Sledge, I want to ask that because we're about 60-ish days from me hitting my 1 year of my platinum. So I'm new to platinum, y'all. So, but still, the upgrade downgrade path I can't take advantage of until I hit my first year or whatnot. Right. But as we know, I do have my gold card, and if I want to play this upgrade downgrade path, so let's say my gold is account A and my platinum is account B. I downgrade my account B, my platinum, to green. And then let's say I do that with both of them. So I take my gold and go to green as well. And then I get the upgrade offer on account A green back to platinum. Or I just keep my gold card at gold card, and that account A gets an upgrade to platinum now because I don't have a platinum on my account. Would I get the $200 on account A, even though I already ate it on account B at the top of the year, but because the account numbers are different, would I get that as a whole new credit, or does Amex actually see that as, oh, you already had a platinum credit for your? No. Okay, so they keep it separate per account.
They're gonna keep it separate, and even if you had 2 platinums at the same time, they still wouldn't care.
Hmm.
They still won't care. If you upgrade to those cars, then you just got 2 platinums.
Yeah.
Well, they don't care so much that while I had the green, so I did the downgrade like Sledge told me, I swear to God. And then the same time I upgraded back up to a gold first. I was still using the green card. I got the Resi credit before I had the physical gold card, and the platinum upgrade is still there, and it shows me all the credits that are available to me, even though I already took it off in January.
Mm-hmm.
So even though like I already ate my platinum credits for 2025,
Bro,
if
they
I
don't
downgrade and go back up again, I get another one in
It's
You get
whole new
another car, yeah.
a whole new set.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, I gotta show you. I'm right there
What I
with
got?
you, Joe. 790.
Yo, no.
Wow.
Travel bank, 790. I'm right there with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Told you,
I'm telling
JP.
and you know what? I
Just
haven't
hold
paid
it. Just hold it.
I haven't paid the fee yet. I was going to ask you, Sledge. I should have paid a fee back in January. I never paid the platinum fee.
Wait.
I didn't pay the green fee. I didn't pay the gold fee yet.
Yeah. They gonna hit you with
They gonna be coming for you, Joe.
They gonna come with the platinum. Listen, they gonna come with the platinum. But I'm gonna tell you something weird though. You know the when you upgrade from the green or the gold to the platinum, you should get that prorated one in between. I never got it. They just gave me the platinum. They skipped that when the platinum came, because the way I do it is, once the annual fee hit, I'll wait like 3 weeks. I wait like 3 weeks, and then I downgrade. And yeah, I don't downgrade right away. I'll wait and make it seem like I'm thinking about it. Excuse me. And yeah, but they only hit me with the platinum fee. They didn't hit me with the fee that should have been in the middle, which would have only been like $40 or something like that. But yeah, they didn't even charge it to me.
Yeah, because I mean, what I'm saying is, so in January I had the platinum.
Right.
I downgraded it to the green. They never even got to charge me the fee for the green. I went to the gold immediately. I still haven't received a fee for the gold, and I'm a month and a half in. I haven't gone to the platinum back up yet. I'm waiting.
Right.
But it's just because I used the Resi credit too. So I used every credit that I've had. I got a Dunkin' Donuts credit. I went to the Cheesecake Factory the other day, used that. Boom. The Uber credit, boom. And then the platinum is coming up next to go back up to it.
Man, over the holiday, I actually used some of that Dunkin' credit that I got. And I was absolutely upset that Dunkin' tastes that nasty. It was.
But you know what? I don't buy donuts there. Donuts are nasty.
I was buying tea.
I wouldn't get tea from Dunkin'.
Well, I don't drink coffee, so I drink tea.
Right.
And so, like, we were traveling for the holiday.
We lost you.
I think you muted. Yeah. Oh wait! Oh no, you're not back. You're not back.
Nope. You look cute though.
But yeah,
it's me and you now, JP.
Yeah. So while I let you on, Joe, I think I don't know if maybe you did do a video about it, but the changes or not the changes, but the new rollout of Built. Have you? What's your opinions on that? Because I haven't had a chance to really look through that yet.
Well, I'm waiting on it because people have told me, "Oh, you pay your homeowners association fees with it in Florida, right?" My thing is that for $400 and something or that my association, it's not worth it for me to. That's what I'm going to use it for, and you're not going to. At one point, it doesn't make sense. But if they do the mortgage with the HOA, now I'm looking at 1,000 something. That then it's worth it for me to go and apply. I think they're doing a smart thing. Mesa already pushed out their mortgage only credit card. I was on their wait list, and they asked me if I wanted to apply for it, but I pulled back because there wasn't much else to that card.
Okay.
So Mesa really didn't do it for me. Built, my only thing is, and I saw the differences where they were showing the 0-fee card and then a $95 card or whatever, or more of a premium card. I think if they added a few benefits to it and things like that, it might be something that I would look at. But right now, I got my hands full, kid. I got 27 cards.
Man,
You got enough.
I got enough right now. And then I'm playing like Lonnie. I'm playing with the big boys, and the club card for United. Lonnie, by the way, remember earlier today you sent me that email? They sent me that email today. If I wanted to.
Oh, for the Head Start?
Yeah. Yep, for Head Start. They sent me that.
So
literally
I got
right after.
that
So Lonnie
email.
must be playing with the gods of United there, because I got the email right after we spoke about it.
I got my United PQP Premier Qualifying Points Towards Status. That's what PQP is. Email today. I got my my first free night certificate from Hilton in my email today. And then, ironically enough, I found it funny, but Chase sent me a bill for a quarter today.
What?
Apparently, I just owed a quarter on one card, and they sent me like, I got the emails like, your Chase balance or statement is now available. I open up, it literally says 0.25, and I'm like, Chase ain't playing with their money. And so,
Bro, that's
yeah,
crazy.
I got a credit card statement for 25 cents today.
Oof.
wow.
I was thinking, I can't wait, because I fly Tuesday, and I can't wait to use that club card. They sent me the little card, I guess you slide or show in addition to your credit card at the airport.
You don't even need it. It's all in the app.
Okay, so they sent me that physical card, so I have it as well. But I'm super excited to try that. So
yeah. So actually, when you fly, Joe, all you really need is your boarding pass. You don't even have to open up the wallet in the app. You can just scan your boarding pass, and it'll automatically be like, "Oh, you're covered." Boom, walk right in. And it also, of course, give you the option of who you bringing in with you. Like, I'm bringing in 2 people. I'm bringing in my family or whatnot. But you can just scan your boarding pass when you go in.
Now, when you flew, that I saw you in New York, you flew back out of Newark, right?
Correct. Yeah, the new side in the A terminal.
Terminal A.
Yeah,
that's the nice one.
That's super nice.
Terminal A cuts you off. Like when you open the door to get in, if you have status, you bypass everybody and their mother to the front.
Yep.
And the lounge is right there.
Yep.
I can't wait. So I purposely booked my ticket to leave New Jersey at 12 o'clock so that I can go for like lunch, brunch, have a drink no matter what, so that I could use the lounge. I swear there was an earlier flight. I was like, nope, I'm going to wait so that I don't have to kill myself and just take advantage of the lounge.
Whoever redesigned Terminal A has spent some time in Asia, because they just duplicated it, where like all the lounges are right next to each other. So you don't got to like bounce around, walk a mile up these stairs, find this elevator in this back alley. None of that.
Have you been through that, JP?
I haven't been to Newark in years. So that's one thing I want to bring up, Lonnie. Like, my wife does not like flying United. So like I am basically almost never there. But yeah, I haven't been to Newark in a minute.
To each, I'm not. I don't own United. I don't even have stock in United. To each your own.
No, listen. Honestly though, like given what you said about the travel banks, you might change your mind, because we can use it also on other airlines too. So it's like it's like not just like booking through. I mean, not booking, but like flying United. You can obviously fly like their partners and whatnot.
As long as you book it through United site, yes.
Right.
Yes.
And you could use, if you have that club card, you could use the lounges and whatever, right, for the other Alliance members when you book.
The club card, yeah. So when you have the club card, so status and club card do 2 things, and it's Star Alliance Gold status is what you're getting at, Joe. Now, the gold status doesn't do nothing for you in the United States unless you have an international boarding pass. So even though I have Star Alliance Gold status, I can't just go to the airport and use, getting United Club for free, because I might be flying domestic.
Right.
If you're flying international, different scenario. And if you're flying Polaris, well, you're probably flying international anyway, where you can just use the Polaris lounge if you're in the airport with one. Now, the difference is that Star Alliance Gold status, in my opinion, is better than Priority Pass, because now with Star Alliance Gold status, I can get into any Star Alliance lounge globally with just a economy boarding pass. So that, and my guests that are on the itinerary, is just scan your boarding pass and get in. So it doesn't matter if it's like Turkish Airlines, ANA, any of those Star Alliance Gold lounges, and especially in Europe, because like Lufthansa lounges, they start at their Senator lounges and above are gold.
That's fire. Yeah.
So you're not even flying first class, and you can get into like a Senator lounge or sometimes even a first class. In Frankfurt, for sure. I can't say all of Europe, but I know in Frankfurt, the first class lounge, Star Alliance Gold will get you in.
I'm so psyched, bro. You have me at hello. I swear to God. So
this is why I say I will never cancel my United stuff. Like I will run that marathon at the top of the year to get back to my United status in this case for 2026. And then I might chill. Like if I secure my 1K for 2026 in April, then it's like, all right, cool. Maybe I'll fly Turkish. Maybe I'll fly someone, because I know I'm locked in for what really matters to me. But until then, I'm United loyalist all the way. And if United flies there, of course, I'm going to fly there because they treat me, like royalty, because I've been flying with them almost 30 years, literally almost my entire life.
That's what's up. Got a thing here from Rodrigo, actually. I was wondering if you guys know in terms of like upgrading and downgrading, if it actually resets like during the calendar year. So let's say, upgrade, downgrade, would you get those credits again? For example, the airline fee credit?
Yeah, because it's a new card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing I did was ask Sledge and chat. I swear to God, because mine renewed in January. And I made sure I used it January 1st. Like he says, I had it on my phone. I went right to the travel. I drained it. So I did 2 $100 withdrawals. And that was it. Done.
Yep.
So it'll reset. So now when I go back up to the platinum, I'm going to have another $200 right back.
All right. Now listen to this, JP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just give you an example of it. Okay, because the way I've been doing it for the last couple of years is I go from the green to the platinum in November, right? Use all the credits, whatever. The annual fee doesn't hit into for the platinum don't hit into January. So I use the credits again in January. So now we're in a new year, right? And I've already used the credits. I downgrade to the green, but then I'm going to upgrade again in November. Keep in mind, I already used the credits in January. So I'm going to upgrade back to the platinum again in November.
Right.
And then I'm going to have the credits all over again.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then and since I get them in November, I have from November through December to use them, and then it's gonna reset in January, and then I just use them again, and then I downgrade. So I use them twice before I even downgrade.
So I don't have a green. I started at gold, so I just went gold.
It doesn't matter.
Platinum.
You can do it with the gold.
You make me sound like I should get a green just so I can have at least 2 cards in this like circuit.
Yeah, you kind of right, exactly. You kind of like what happens because I keep my Charles Wild Platinum, right? I can't do anything with that. I can't upgrade and downgrade.
Right.
That one.
Right.
The other one was a gold card. It started as the gold card, and I got the upgrade offer. But at this particular time, they were offering 70,000. The first time I did, they were offering 70,000. So I took the 70,000 to go from gold to platinum. What made me do it was I asked the rep when the annual fee hit, could I downgrade? Could I downgrade or cancel the card? And she said yes, that was fine. And my mind is like, of course I'm not about to cancel it. This is about to be a full-time play for me. You know what I'm saying? And it just took off from there.
So that makes me wonder. And Joe was talking about this earlier in terms of, let's say you have the plat, you downgrade to the green, right? You get the green credits, or you get whatever. Upgrade to the gold. Use all the gold credits. Get the upgrade bonus. Then upgrade again to the plat.
Yep. You can
Would you do all that within the same?
You can do that too.
And then
you could do it within the same month.
Yeah.
You could actually do it before you finish the sub on one. I had no idea. I was terrified. But you literally can do it on the sub. Look, this is my gold card from last year. I cut it, right?
Wow.
Then when I cut it, they had there was no retention offer. So I was like, all right, bet. But when I went with the platinum, I was like, what's the retention offer? They were like 35,000 MR points for 4,000 spent in 3 months. I called the guys, Sledge and Chat were like, nope. So a half hour later, I went downgraded to the green, and within an hour, I had 2 offers: a $30,000 membership rewards for only $1,000 spent in 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
6 months, and then the platinum offer is still sitting in my account. 50,000 MR points for 2,000 in 6 months. So if you think about it, that's 80,000 MR rewards points for only $3,000 spent. That's better than the regular offer online, which is 80K points for 8,000 spent. So you're saving 5 G's to get the same number of points. You can't beat that, bro. All day. I'll take it all day. I'm going to have a book full of rejected green cards coming up for the next 10 years because I'm going to do the game. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
When April come, it'll be my first time dipping my toe in this pool, but
bro, it was a hell of a pool.
I appreciate both of y'all. Make sure I'm prepared.
Look, you know what was brutal though? My wife's card is cut up too. I cut hers up on Valentine's Day last year live. She'll never forget it. Her rose gold card. I was like, give me your card. She goes, what you gonna do with this? I'm gonna cut it.
Anyway, I gotta jump. Jump. Dad duties kick in on the West Coast, y'all. So
Puppy, of course, man. My love to the family, Lonnie. Take care, puppy.
I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Make sure to subscribe to each one of these gentlemen's channels. Hit the like button. Holla at y'all soon. Peace.
Take care, puppy.
You know what's funny though? The first time I brought the first time I made a video about it, right? Because I did it the year before. But I just wanted to make sure that it worked before I really brought it out there. Because this is, you know what I'm saying? Like this, it's kind of risky. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of risky. So I wanted to make sure it worked. So when I did it again and I made a video about it, bro, you should have seen all the people like, man, hey, man, go claw your things back. Man, you shouldn't be making videos. I
was one of the people, man. I was one of the people. I was like, bro.
Some of these people was like other creators coming, man, you should be making videos about this. And I'm like, it's what it is, bro. If they do it, they do it. I will learn.
Sledge told me that, like, dead to rights, like exactly what was going to happen. So Sledge told me that in English, and then Caesar told me in Spanish. Because Caesar was like, Sledge, we know this is how you do it. And I was like, bet. Hey, yo. It was so easy. And the thing is, like, literally, if you look, it's still in the account. So I haven't upgraded because I said, let me just use the gold for a while. Let me rock with it for a while. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to change it when the gold fee hits. Then I'm going to upgrade to the platinum and keep pushing my fee down the road. Kick the can down the road.
Yeah. So you know where me and Caesar first both learned to do this at, though? It was with the everyday cards. Because we would upgrade the everyday, get the 15K points on the everyday preferred, and then downgrade it back to the everyday.
Savage.
Yeah, that's when it first started. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, this is another level right here, though.
Do you still do it, puppy, with that card? Do you still have that card, Sledge, or no?
They don't have. I still have the everyday, but I don't know what to do with it at this point.
That's right. Could you do it with the blue cash version?
Yeah, you can do it with that too, but I did it with that before because they were giving you $99. Now they're only giving you $75. You know what I'm saying? So do I want to do it for $75 to go to a $99 card? You get tremendous multipliers with the blue cash preferred though. Like those multipliers are tremendous. 6x, like they are. But do I want to do it for $75? Like, I don't know. But the everyday card, I'm kind of stuck with it at this point. What I'm probably gonna end up doing, because that card was first of all, it was my very first American Express card. And the second thing is that card got 10 grand on it because it started with 10. I did the 3x on it, you know what I'm saying, and got it to 30, but I moved the 20 to my blue cash, my blue business plus. So it's still 10 on that one. And I just don't want to lose that 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see if they move it to another card, or at least move most of it, and then just probably just end up closing it. Because what am I doing with it now other than just having it?
I feel it. So Rodrigo put here, do we think it'll be shut down? Honestly, I'm gonna get my opinion on this one first. I don't. I think if it was a problem for them, they would have like shut it down already.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think maybe if it ever gets out of hand, or like kind of like how you saw like the what was it, the I guess that was illegal though, like the Chase Money glitch or whatever it was, that was actually illegal.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you like see it on TikTok and a bunch of people start talking about it, they might do it that way. But I just don't. This community is so small.
It's so small, bro.
Most people, I was telling Sledge the other day, I think like I can tell my best friends like, hey, this is how I got X, Y, and Z value. You can do it too. And they're like, oh, that's nice, and just like forget about it. So I personally don't think this will be shut down just because people don't really want to do this type of stuff. Like even like saying it, like people are like, wait, you do what? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to have Amex come after me.
Yeah.
Well, remember though that they want money
for sure.
So for one day that you downgrade to the green and 3 minutes later you upgrade to the gold, they just made another $200 of you on just fees. And then they know if they're gonna hold the carrot in front of you and go back to the platinum. Guess what? Now you're paying $695, right? So they're not stupid. They'll play this game all day long. Because if you don't use the points, it doesn't cost them anything. That's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I think that's the key right there, Joe. Actually using the points and not just like basically having them accumulate. It's funny you bring it up because like I think that's kind of what they were going for with the whole family language and the upgrade path. Like they want you to do that. So I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now with the taxes, you guys that are experts at this, I'm going to ask your opinion on taxes. Now the tax season's here and we get the question a lot. What kind of card would you use to pay your let's say you owed $5,000 in taxes? What card would you use to put that on? Because I get that asked a lot, and I have an idea in my head because I spoke with Anthony about it, but I want to see what you guys say.
So do you want to go first?
No, go ahead.
Honestly, because I've never actually paid taxes with a credit card. Like I've never done it. Yeah, I've never done it. So, go ahead, JB.
I haven't either, but if I were to do it, honestly, I would probably do it on like the Freedom Unlimited or something like that, where I can like, I'm still like getting gutted a little bit, but at the end of the day, I can use those points for like a Hyatt stay, which has been really valuable for me recently. So that's what I would do personally.
So at least getting 1.5, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So that was kind of my thinking when I was talking to Anthony about it. So the Hilton Surpass gives you 3 on everything, right? As a base.
Mm-hmm.
If you had the Hilton Business, I believe it's 5, right, Sledge? So if I had the Hilton Business and I owed 5 G's, that's 25,000 points, right? Yeah. So I know they're not 1 cent per point, but it's similar in essence, it's like that 1.5 value I would put at if you're getting the unlimited. So I would use a card like that, like a hotel card or something that's going to give me a baseline multiplier that I want to fill up those points quickly. That's a quick hit. 25,000 points. It's not a great stay at a luxury spot, but nonetheless, it is what it is.
Hey, it's going towards it.
It's going towards it, 100%.
Hey, you see what Fillmore put down there though? The same exact thing happened to me, but I had the Delta Gold, and I didn't when the annual fee came because it's no annual fee the first year.
Right.
When the annual fee came around, I was trying to give myself a break from annual fee, so I downgraded to the blue. I got an upgrade offer to the platinum. I went to the platinum, and they gave me the companion certificate right away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that, honestly, for me, that's the play. Like I feel like the platinum, Delta Platinum has most of its value. Honestly, comes from the card itself. The points are great, but like I think the card is like literally for me one of the keeper cards. And honestly, I might end up doing that for the Delta Business Gold. I think Philmo said that. I'm going to do the same thing, but for my Delta Business Gold, and like, cause I think they have that upgrade. The elevated bonus right now. So I'm definitely going to be trying that out.
I want to ask you guys' opinion on exactly what Philmo's saying there, because I was looking at this the other night. I've never flown Delta, never, but I always wanted. You guys keep throwing stuff in this Delta Business Gold down my throat, and I could fly Delta, but I just never did it. I have the Marriott Bonvoy Business, which I don't use. I have a $20,000 credit line with them. I don't use it. Now, I maxed out my Amex cards where they won't let me apply for. I always get, too many cards or whatever they tell me. Is it worth me canceling the Marriott Business because there's no downgrade path to make room for the Delta Business Gold? Is it worth it?
I'm gonna take this one first because that's exactly what I'm doing. But it's not the Marriott one. I'm dropping my Hilton Business because I'm not like Sledge. They literally put my thing. You have too many cards with us. But yeah, I'm dropping because like I think the Marriott Business is a great card, but I just think you get so much more value out of the Delta cards. Honestly,
yeah,
because I got gold. We already have gold status because of the platinum card. I have the business platinum now. I still have gold status with Marriott, so big deal, right? And it's $125, I think it is. So I'll be saving myself in the first year, right?
It's the free night certificate.
Yeah, but it's only a category, whatever the hell, right? It's not.
They don't have categories.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marriott don't have categories.
Okay, so what is it? So I could stay anywhere for that one certificate?
No. It's like
50,000 points.
Right, the point. That's what I meant. So it's like what, 35,000, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, like that's the part I don't like about it, because like I think I was saying the other day, like you get 35,000 points and you can top it off with 15K, but then the place you want to go to is 52K. So it's like,
out.
Like what am I doing there?
Yeah, welcome to Embassy Suites. You're gonna stay at a place like that, and that's what I'm saying. So I think you guys tell me, and everybody in the chat has always said how valuable the Delta Gold business version is. No annual fee first year, right? And then you get the stays credit. Is that correct?
Yeah. Wait, say again. Sorry.
You get the Delta stays some sort of credit with it as well?
Yeah.
So I mean, I think I might be better off.
So I want to answer this before we go on. I want to say this before we go. Chad, I have to disagree with you. I think the Delta card, at least the Delta Platinum card, without even flying Delta, gives you more value back. Yes, it's great when you fly Delta. You can get the companion pass that gives you even more value, but I can net positive my value on the Delta Platinum without even flying.
Really?
Yeah, because you get the Delta. Let's just use the regular card, not the business card. You get the Delta stays credit, which is $150, right? You get the Resi credit, which is for me $10 a month, which I can use literally every month, and the rideshare credit, which I use basically every month. That on its own is already $390 in credits, and I'm already basically past the annual fee.
Okay.
So for me personally, even though I do fly Delta, I don't actually have to fly Delta. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Chad. The gold, maybe not. Yeah, but the platinum, I definitely would do it. But I would honestly, do the platinum I would do the gold if I want that introductory 1 year and then go to the platinum after that. That's what I would do.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah,
that's where I would start, because I wouldn't want to, since I don't fly them like that. What's the point? I'd rather just see what I could use from it. So, and Rodrigo.
Yeah, that was the question. So, what cards? What cards are are credit benefits? Are you guys using Valentine's?
I don't even gotta use a card, bro. I've been saving his money and his freaking Resi credit that I get from that Delta Platinum card. I got $130. Actually, I'm about to add $10 to it and put $140 in there. So that's gonna take care of the restaurant, even if I gotta throw a couple dollars with it. And then I'm gonna use the Delta Stage credit, bro. I'm done.
Yeah.
Good. I don't have to use no points at all. No points at all.
So
since I don't have that card, I already made reservations and I'll be using the gold card just to get me the 4 times to keep padding my American Express membership rewards points. But that's funny that I used the Resi credit already in New York City last month, and it was great. I mean, $50 off of $120 bill. What the hell? You can't beat that.
You never really been to dinner with my wife, bro. $120, bro. We celebrating. That's all she's spending.
Oh, what do you mean we haven't? I went with you guys in New Orleans. You think I forgot what she was ordering everything at that seafood? Remember that first night? Hell yeah,
bro. Yeah. $150. She was just talking. It was funny when she was just talking about when we had to went to this restaurant in New York. I didn't know because I didn't pay for it, so I wasn't even thinking about it. And she was like, yeah, no, we went there. The thing, it was $250 per person.
Yeah, like
per person, and that's not even including the drinks, bro. You got to pay up front before you go there.
So I got story time right now. So this is when I first got my Amex cards. I was looking at Amex offers and whatnot. And I don't know if you guys have seen the offer, but the offer for STK Steakhouse.
Yeah, I never knew what the hell that was. What is it?
It's basically like a fancy restaurant, whatnot. But it's basically say you spend $100, you get $20 off. I'm like,
yeah,
so this is a Valentine's Day day. I'm like, oh, this is cool. They had this like this date night thing where basically it's like a 3 or 4 course meal. Can't exactly remember. But I'm like, take my wife there. My fiance at the time, take my wife there. Have a nice little dinner date. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. I got this $20 off, $100. Maybe spend like $150 or something like that. Get a little coupon off that. Bro, we go there. Great restaurant, great atmosphere. In Midtown, New York. I get that bill afterwards, and like she all happy there, man. I'm trying to hold in all the tears I have. I think it was like a $400 bill. I'm like, what we eat, bro? What we eat? Food was delicious. By the way, but
that's my wife, bro.
I was like, man, bro. Oh my God. But yeah, I was like, at least I got $20 off.
You got the $20 off though.
There's a few restaurants like that where I worked my whole life. Right in front of it was Rayo's restaurant, the ones that sell you the sauce in the stores, and there's one in Vegas, I believe. So the original one, Rayo's Italian restaurant, was literally right in front of my job, across the street from my high school, on the corner of 114th. And you need to know someone to get there. So it's very exclusive, 12 tables. That's it, cash only. So the secretary in my school grew up in that neighborhood and worked there at night. So she got me to the bar. The guy's name was Vinny DeVest. Every bill there, cash up front, minimum is $500 basically for dinner. Cash. Resi, they'd be like, what? So especially, where you live is where you're going to pay. New York City, bro, they knock you over the head 100 times. It's like LA, it's like San Francisco, like San Diego,
If you go to certain restaurants, it's just gonna be like
it is what it is. You gotta know that. Look at Fillmore. I live in a Resi wasteland.
Man.
Hey, look, the good thing about the Resi thing for me is the restaurant that I've been saving for is like it been voted like it's across the bridge for me, and it's been voted like #1 restaurant in St. Pete for like 2 years in a row. It's a very nice restaurant. Like, it's a very nice restaurant there. So I wasn't worried about them going out of business while I was saving for this gift card, because that's a possibility too.
Yo, Fillmore's a clown. Look at what Fillmore just wrote. Fillmore, Carrie's gonna kill you, bro. I know she's not going to Arby's. I know.
No, she ain't.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. One year, so when we were planning our wedding, like we wedding costs were ridiculous. You told me you're planning a wedding, they charge you 3 times the amount.
Right.
But during that year, after Valentine's Day, I was like, you know what? we was gonna have Valentine's at home. I bought a Domino's pizza, bro, and like had a little bit, you know, something to drink. I was like, this is what we doing.
Was it a heart-shaped pizza?
Hey,
Huh?
it was the best time y'all had too.
Should have been.
It's probably one of the best times y'all ever had too. Wow.
You know what?
Honestly,
Chick-fil-A sells it in a heart-shaped thing now for Valentine's Day.
I didn't know that.
I saw it on the news today. Chick-fil-A will sell you little mini chicken sandwiches in a heart-shaped tray. Their waffle fries and some brownies only for Valentine's Day, like Valentine's week. So you got until Friday if you want to try it out. But
Chick-fil-A.
Wow.
Chick-fil-A. I know this is a very unpopular opinion, but Chick-fil-A is so overrated to me, man. It is.
No, I mean I think you're right.
They love let the line be so long when you go in. I'm like, it's chicken and fries, and you know what I'm saying, waffle fries. And
I like their sauce, and now you can buy their sauce at Publix, so I'm good.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I don't think it's nasty. You know what I'm saying? But for the way people act that it is like it's a fast food restaurant, bro, and it is like a fast food restaurant.
That's what it is. That's closed on Sundays.
Like that's closed on Sunday, right?
That's it. That's exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go by Saturday.
Sure. Fillmore using a coupon at Arby's.
Of course he will. Freaking Fillmore. He's talking all that trash.
You better hope you don't watch this.
He is too funny.
Yeah,
what do you guys? Let me ask you guys. So other than Valentine's, what's the next and taxes? What's the next biggest thing you're gonna put on a card? Do you know? Home repairs, home improvement.
Oh, in that case, I'm refurnishing this joint.
Okay.
Yeah. So refurnishing the house. So that's gonna be nice little junk right there.
New card for that, or one that you have just to get the points?
No, that's gonna be the customized cash that I already had Bank of America.
Okay, cool. JP?
Honestly, I don't. Well, I do know. I usually I have conferences I go to, and I usually basically stay at a hotel, which between what five nights or something like that. It's usually between $1,000 to $2,000. So I try to basically put a purchase on that. But besides that, I'm not really sure. I don't think I have anything like big coming up besides that.
Are you going to Puerto Rico?
I'm making a plan for it. Literally, my conference is I think the week after that. But I'm definitely making a plan to be in Puerto Rico because both me and my wife actually want to go there. So that's like on our list.
So we have something else that Sledge and I were made privy last night. Sledge, should we share what might be the plan for next year's?
Hey, we might as well. It's already out there to whoever was paying attention
last night. So we had Chase Yokoyama on. We finished the live last night, and we're talking in the back. And Caesar goes, "Who's doing the next one?" And we all looked at Chase, and Chase says, "LA or Hawaii?" And none of us said LA. Hawaii. So we're looking at Hawaii in 2026. And that I'm in head first, bro. Done. Like I told my wife when I finished, I went upstairs. I was like, Hawaii 2026? She was like, what? I was like, yeah, my boy Chase. So the pressure's on Chase to pull that one off for next year. But so prepare yourself for that one.
Yeah, I've never been to Hawaii either, so that's definitely be something I want to check out.
We going to Kenya in 2026, so I just got to make sure that these things don't cross or come too close together.
No, we make sure that for you, bro, we'll move it. That's it. No, you got to be there. It's got to be the crew has to be there in effect.
For sure.
This guy Jill just right. It's McDonald's. Is it McDonald's premium?
Hey, I'm keep it real with you. I'm not a big fast food person, so it don't really matter to me. I don't be up on them like that.
Nah, I got too old for that. My fingers swell up with all the salt. I'm too old for that.
I feel like it doesn't hit the way it used to for me personally. It just don't hit the same way.
Bro, one time it was just like one time I went to when I'm just like it just tasted. Yeah, I don't know if it's the oil. I don't know what they cut. I don't know. I just stopped eating it like that. Yeah.
And it's not being bougie because even like going to like Applebee's, right? If you're just gonna go chill, the food sucks. It's just like microwave box stuff. Like it just trash.
Bro, I probably haven't been to an Applebee's in the last 20 years.
No, when my kid was little, we used to go. You know,
we did too.
Because it was like a step above McDonald's. You know, it was like a little step above McDonald's or whatever the hell. But you know what I like, Sledge? Where you took me, where you live.
Oh,
what the hell was that place we sat in?
Sparkman's Wharf, where all the little restaurants
nice,
and that's the kind of area I go to. Yeah. What do you say? Yellow Wendy's.
Yellow Wendy's. What is yellow Wendy's?
Yellow Wendy's.
What the hell is yellow Wendy's? I don't know. I don't think I know what that is.
I ain't have the yellow Wendy's.
Oh yeah, you gotta explain that one, Chad. I don't know what that one is.
Is that like Kennedy's Fried Chicken in New York?
That's not Port Lucie things.
Yeah, that's what.
That's a Port Lucie thing.
See, because if you live in New York, there's Kennedy's Fried Chicken.
That I died.
That is the best chicken. It kicks KFC's butt. So they make it. They give you this little paper box, and they still give you those soft little Hawaiian rolls.
Mm-hmm.
But the chicken is like quickly deep fried. No, a lot of the batter. It's like dead ass fried chicken, just fried chicken, and it's so good. But like if you put it in your car, you smell the grease for like a week. It still reeks in your car, bro. Oh, see, there he goes. Old school Wendy's before they change up all the items. Chad just took it back.
Hey, you use your gold card there? He uses gold card at the yellow Wendy's.
You see? Look, Chad even knows because he's from Brooklyn. Kennedy's is God tier chicken. It really is.
I seen one of those in what's it called in Jackson Heights, and I was like, they really call it KFC.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta try it out now.
Bro, it is like no joke. And it tastes the same no matter what borough you buy it in. They have some here in Jersey too. And it's just the same. Like it's not, see, look, again, QC Man says the same thing. Kennedy.
Now, you gotta go to the Mid-Atlantic. Go to ask Anthony about it. Bojangles, bro. That's their thing.
Oh, I've been to Bojangles.
They love Bojangles, bro.
I don't get it. I went.
Bro.
I was in Greensboro, North Carolina. Had some Bojangles. I didn't get it,
bro. Listen, JP. They love Bojangles, bro. When I lived in Virginia, Bojangles came. Like I wasn't hip though. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know. Bro, like I'm talking about the line down the street to this thing, bro. They love Bojangles in Mid-Atlantic, bro.
I like the biscuits. Okay. The biscuits were good. It's like in Florida, Zaxby's.
Zaxby's? Yeah.
I didn't think Zaxby's was all that. Like, it's nice, but I'm like, all right, big deal.
To me, it's like, okay, Zaxby's is cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's still chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm liking.
You can only dress it up so much.
Yeah, it's just
now if you want a heart attack, Popeye's chicken is still the move. If you want breaded chicken with sodium, that is.
Bro, listen, go me up, bro.
Exactly. Might be top tier. That's hey, if I'm gonna go, I'm going all the way. I'm going with Popeyes, bro.
But Jordan's right though. Like I recently got into Raising Cane's.
Where is that?
It's been popping up a lot recently.
Really?
Yeah, like there was so if you go to Penn Station, there's one in Penn Station in New York. But they're basically all around. But I went to Raising Cane's. That's some of the best chicken I've had, especially with their dipping sauces.
So let me ask you: have you guys been? And some of the guys here that from New York or whatever, and they're having one or two in Jersey. It's called BBQs, Dallas BBQs. The chicken wings are like the size of my arm. And they're honey basted. It is phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal.
Yeah, you know everything from Texas is huge anyway, though.
But they gave that boy steroids because his arm, the chicken wings are bigger than my arm.
Yeah, that's how stuff is in Texas, man. You go to them restaurants in Texas, boy. some of that stuff is crazy.
No, you don't know what they gave them bad boys there, right? Jordan says it's like $9 to feed an army.
So I want to ask you guys, what do you think? What is the most important quality you think to have in a travel credit card? If you have one quality only, it can't have anything else. What is the most important thing it has to have?
I can go first.
Go ahead.
Just because I'm bougie now, man, I gotta be able to get into that lounge, man. I'm sorry. I just gotta be able to get in there, man. Like I do. Like if it's just a straight, like it's not an airline card, it's just a straight travel card. Yeah, I gotta be able to get in the lounge, man. I became too bougie now, man. I just gotta get in there. So, like I say, even if I gotta leave my family outside and I'm the only one with the card to get in, it is what it is, bro.
He's not lying.
Being in the lounge changed me.
You're not lying. I never, ever. And I said that to my therapist today, my PT. She's like, "Oh, we're going on vacation." I said, "Well, how you have a card, this card?" She goes, "No, we kind of just wait." And I'm like, hell no. I want lounge. And if I can't get lounge, that card better have some express priority line for me to bypass every mother and their son on that.
Believe it.
Seriously, I want, and I hate being bougie. I don't, you know what? The hell with it. I don't mind it. I paid my dues. I want to be there first. I want to be there comfortable. I want to be there with a drink in my hand. I don't want to deal with nonsense. I don't want to deal with it. I just don't. Like when I went to New Orleans for the meetup and JFK had nothing in the JetBlue terminal, I looked at my sister and I said, "What the hell is that smell?" And it was somebody eating something funky out of a bag and kids running back and forth. No.
You know they have a balcony out there though. You know about the balcony though, right?
At JetBlue?
Yeah, there's a balcony. It's a free open, like it's like I forgot exactly where it is, but there's a balcony, an outdoor area for in Terminal 5.
I would have jumped head first and cracked my head on the landing strip because there was nothing else there. It was so horrible. I wanted.
I know. It
was terrible, terrible.
Hey, listen though, the thing about it is, people is people no matter where they are. I was going in, man, I can't even remember what lounge it was. I just know it was a Centurion lounge. I don't remember what airport it was. But the guy that was in front of me before we came in, he had been kicked out the lounge. He wasn't kicked out the lounge. He left the lounge because they told him to take his foot off of the table. Right? They told him to take his foot off the table. He got mad at them. He left the lounge. He was in front of me when I was coming back in there. Dude is ready to fight, bro. Because they told him to take his foot off the table.
Wow.
He'd never been disrespected like that. I'm like, bro, you had your foot on the table. What was they supposed to say? Wow. It ain't like they kicked you out. It ain't
along those lines. Have you ever been on a plane where the person behind you decides to put their feet between the seats?
Wait.
Between you know what I mean? Like put their feet up behind you.
Oh, no.
I ain't ever seen that.
No.
So I was with my friend. We were flying to South Beach, and this dude was wearing sandals and decides to put his feet there. My friend told him, "Yo, bro, move your feet." The guy goes, "I'm comfortable." My friend said, "If you don't move your feet, you're going to lose your toes." Straight up.
That's crazy.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't believe this guy stuck his long ass toes through the thing.
Bro, people, man, it don't matter what they pay, who they are. Like, people, man. And some of these people go be people that's like this. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Shit, who just showed up here?
What's good, Chad?
Hour and a half into
it.
Hey, man. You see what I'm dealing with here? Shit. It's every day for me.
I'm trying to be like you.
I'm tired, man. Really?
That tired look, bro. What's wrong? And it's not the lighting. You just look tired.
You do.
Yeah, man. Now I hit the gym, came home, fed the kids, put one of them down. I'm just waiting on the other one to just.
That sound like Batman.
Well, they're young. They're what, 4 years old, Chad? 3, 4?
4 and 5.
So you only got another 15 years. You'll be what? Retired at 65 when they're ready to.
And I'll be dead by then.
Bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've never seen somebody try to like put their feet up on me, bro. That's
disgusting. It's disgusting, bro.
That's out of the question.
Man. So, hey man, we 24 away from 6,000 subscribers, man. 24 away, bro.
You really?
Yeah, man. 24 away.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm sure my audience probably overlaps with yours, but if you haven't, go subscribe to Sledge.
Yeah, y'all make that happen.
Man, 24?
24 away.
Well, I'll dance on a pole for you for 24. How's that? I might not get that far off the ground, but
maybe if I had to put out a video in the last 3 weeks, I probably would have got it. I ain't put out no long form videos.
No, QC, man, that was literally on a United flight.
Hey man, don't be fronting on Spirit, man. Hey, look, like I say, people is people, bro. They gonna be who they are no matter where they are. So, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So my kid is 5'6". He's like, Spirit is legroom like Etihad. That right, because you're 5'6".
So like that brings me to the question though, because like the reason I asked this question, I'm wondering in terms of like, we're always out here trying to optimize credit cards, right? That's like what we're trying to do. We're trying to optimize it for travel. We're trying to optimize it for these other avenues and whatnot. So I always find it funny when like lounge access is the main thing people want if we're trying to like, I wouldn't say obviously not fly for free, but at a reduced price.
Yeah, right.
So I guess I just find that very interesting, like in terms of like what you would want on a travel card.
It's also, I think, a head thing, right?
Yeah.
Like in my head, if you just gave me a drink, and I know that outside of that lounge, that drink at the airport is $20. Let's just call it what it is, right?
Right.
So I just had 2 drinks or 3, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm like, bet I'm ahead of the game, you know, and that's it. I'm good, and I got my money's worth.
In addition, to piggyback off of what Joe said, is that also a lot of these lounges have showers. So now, since a lot of the carriers have gone to the hub and spoke model, you don't get the amount of direct flights you used to get in the early 2000s and the 90s. In the 90s, you could fly direct a lot of places because there was much more competition in the space. So now, because it's really the big 3 and everyone else, some of these lounges have a lot of services that really come in clutch. And then Delta, at the top of the heap, the fact that you can enter their lounges on arrival, in addition to on departure, if you got somebody, oh, hey, I'm going to be there in an hour and this and that, whatever, instead of waiting downstairs in baggage claim, you can go to the lounge and get a meal and relax and so on and so forth. And it really can be very cost effective. And I've eaten in airports before. That food, it's like a movie markup. That's what I call it, a movie markup.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you want a bag of chips in the airport, it's $7 for a $2 bag of chips.
Like an amusement park.
Yeah, that's it. So it's like if I can go to the lounge, I'm good. Even a crowded lounge, as long as I'm getting things to consume for free, then I'm good to go. And then some people are afraid of flying and they need that drink to settle them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it on this live now. You guys probably you're wearing me down. I think I'm finally being worn down in terms of, because you make some great points. I think like in terms of how I travel, having that peace of mind when going to the lounge is definitely a perk.
And one other thing, there are people who work the lounge are gate agents, so they have access to your flight. I've been upgraded while in a lounge by a gate agent at the front desk. So a lot of people, they talk about like the food and the alcohol, of course, but
Mhm.
in some cases where you see those long lines, like if you ever go to Charlotte,
So you're talking about
American
like Delta lounges, not like an Amex, like Centurion Lounge would be a gate agent.
well, no,
Also.
not Centurion Lounge, but your carrier sponsored lounges.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times those are gate agents in there.
Yeah.
They can access your
AA.
flight, everything.
Yeah.
And
American too.
is very helpful because like if you have something, instead of joining this huge queue in the middle of the terminal where everybody's pissed off, it's a much shorter line in there, and they can give you curated service right then and there. And you never know how valuable it is until you need it one day.
Right.
You know where that came in clutch in New Orleans? When we were flying out, I remember the two young guys, Brady and Alexander, that the brothers, they were texting us saying that the Priority Pass Lounge in New Orleans was packed. Little did I know, I knew there was a Delta one there, but I was flying United. The United Lounge was right next to my gate. And it was beautiful, bro. I did a live from there, sitting there, because it was so comfortable. The drinks were great. And you're right, Chad. There were people working there. She goes, "Do you need help with your flight?" I go, "No, I'm flying back first class. I'm good." She was, so that's a perk in and of itself, especially if it's airline specific. You know, it won't happen with Amex, let's say, or now Centurion Lounge, but a Delta Lounge or a United Lounge, bro, or an American Airlines Lounge, executive lounge.
Yeah, they can track your bags. They can do. They have a lot of stuff that they can do that you don't have to wait in a huge line to get it done.
And if
I'm waiting
treat
for
them nice is good.
2028 when they move they're moving the Sky Club and TPA to the new side of the airport that they're making, and you can access your flight directly from the freaking lounge. It's going to be the only one in the United States like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah, directly from the lounge. You can just fit and do it. Whatever you do in the lounge, just go get on your flight straight from there.
Wow.
Without going back out into to the airport.
Wow. So, like, speaking of that, like, what would be you guys' like favorite lounge? It can be international, it can be in the States. I want to start on that one because I was just thinking about this, and Phil also put his up there. But I don't know if you guys have been this one, the Virgin Atlantic Lounge at JFK in Terminal 4. It's a smaller lounge, but the food there has been really, really good, and like it's very quiet also.
The one in Boston is trash. Just want to throw that out there.
I've been there.
In the international terminal in Boston, don't go to the Delta Sky Lounge there, and the Virgin Lounge, it didn't look that better either.
Man, I like that Centurion Lounge in Atlanta. That Centurion Lounge in Atlanta.
That was nice, yeah.
Yeah, that thing fire, bro. That thing fire. And it's huge. Like it's huge.
I did a Senator Lounge in Switzerland, and I'll be honest with you, the American Express Centurion Lounge in LaGuardia is nice.
Yeah,
but I think United's new lounge in Terminal A in Newark is beautiful. Like it rivals a lot of the better ones. It now has showers. It now has those things upgraded. A giant bar overlooking at the planes taking off. It's a beautiful setup.
Yeah, man, I think showers is key, man.
The Al Safa Lounge in Doha, Qatar.
Oh, that's one you showed us, right, Chad? The one that you.
Jesus Christ! That was the first time I ever showered in a lounge.
Yeah,
ever. We bought clothes special to shower there.
That's hilarious.
Wagyu steak. They had Wagyu steak. We had Wagyu steak for dinner. Par excellence.
That's cool.
Man, I would go back to I'm gonna say this 1 million times. The worst lounge I ever been to, bro. The Priority Pass Lounge in St. Lucia. It was the absolute worst, bro. They gave you a choice of 2 sandwiches. They brought them out to you. You didn't have to get them. but it's like a tuna sandwich, and I don't even remember what the other sandwich was, or it's like chicken salad or something. For your drink, they had like 20 ounce sodas back there, bro. They don't even fill it up. They share it with someone else, bro. God. One of the TVs on the wall is just hanging down in there, bro. Like this.
Bro, the worst one I ever went to was the Priority Pass Lounge in Atlanta.
Wait,
the club.
Well, hold on, Chad. But I wasn't out there with the 100,000 other people that were just standing up outside. You know what I'm saying? That didn't even have seats to sit down in. You know what I'm saying? So
see,
I guess I have to appreciate it a little bit.
Well, you're right. But Chad made a real. There's something about the clubs that are like, I guess that's like a sub thing of lounges with priority pass. Because the one in Jacksonville, the club at Jacksonville, was super trash. That they had like a little plate of hummus with 3 pita chips, some M&Ms in a bowl that you had to scoop out in your hand, and then to get a drink, you had to scan a QR code wherever the hell you were, and then the one guy was the bartender, the server, and the guy cleaning the floor. One guy.
No. Chad been in the club in Cleveland. The club in Cleveland is not bad. It's just small.
Yeah, it's very small. I actually like the club in Cleveland. Yeah. I was in San Francisco last week, and the club there is like a 2-story. That thing is nice. They had a 30-minute wait. The club in San Francisco, that's on another level. Like Priority Pass, by and large, I like them more internationally. When I was in Rome, oh my God, those places were beautiful. They were gorgeous.
Why do they hate us?
I have no idea.
Why do they hate us here, bro?
I have no idea. I took my wife and we're in there. I'm like, there's a Priority Pass lounge. And I was so surprised I forgot to film it. Like I don't even have we got pictures, but it was nice. We went to a few of them in the airport in Rome.
The Plaza Premium in Orlando is nice too. And the new Terminal C that they built, that's like a half hour away by foot from the other ones. But the Plaza Premium lounges are pretty nice. They're it's a notch above any of the club lounges.
I mean, like I think the worst lounge I've been to was I think it only had one. It was in Bali. I can't remember the name. It was a Priority Pass lounge, and like I can't remember. It was nothing good to say about it. The food, there was some like fries on the food and whatnot, and I'm like kind of stale. And I'm like, oh. Like again, I'm not trying to like. It was in Bali, the Bali airport.
Wow.
Is that one like DPS or something?
DPS airport, yeah. Yeah,
because you got to go with Sebi. You didn't go with Sebi, that's why.
Man, that's what one I had. Mm-mm.
Hey, have any of y'all ever been to one of those one of them little minute suites?
Yeah.
You been to one? I've never been to one.
In LaGuardia.
How'd you like it?
It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was really? You know what? Like you said earlier, it's better than being with the crowd and you just want to get away. Right. It's just that it gives you that option. At least you have an option. If you want to deal with the chaos, go ahead, or you have an option not to. So,
had an option. Yeah, I like. Hey, Rob say options, baby. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
sure.
Yep.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
But do you guys have any cards on the docket for this year?
I can't keep up with Sledge, so you know.
Can I just go? I got one last Monday, this Monday, and yesterday.
But look at Chad, because we're in the same chat. Freaking Sledge wakes us up in the morning. Number 39, number 40, number 41, number 42. I'm like, what is this? He's like playing lotto with his card.
Hey, you know what's funny? I was at so that cat right there. I was at 40. I was at 40, and then I canceled the business goal, so I went down to 39, So I was at 39. I was like, but 40 was like the number. I was like, okay, I got to 40, and I don't know. I'm never gonna pass 40. So I got to 39. I'm like, I'm gonna just keep cutting. Man, I'm up to 42 now, bro. Well, I haven't even gotten the cars yet.
I feel like they come in waves though, like 2 or 3 at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, are we counting product changes? No, right? So, because I've gotten 2 with product changes in the last month. I want to get the Delta Gold business because of you guys, and I want to get. I've been applying, Chad. I'm not getting that Robinhood. I'm still on a wait list. The Robinhood Gold. It's been months. I'm on that damn wait list. Yeah. And I have accounts with them and everything. Still on the wait list.
Crazy. They gave it to me, Johnny, on the spot.
No, and it's 3 points, right? 3 times everywhere you spend.
Yeah, I've sunk all of my points into American Express stock. I think the stock on performance minus dividends that I've already earned is up at least 7%. So that's 7% on top of the 3% that I've invested, and I still every quarter. This summer is going to be a year. March 1st is going to be another quarter. I'm cashing out all my points and just driving it back into investment.
Oh, so that's for me. Unless I get the IHG card the other card that you guys always mention, because I have status with the club card from United, but I would like to get the 100 at least 70,000 points with IHG. So that's the only other one. Right now, there's nothing else unless Citibank drops their elite or something new comes along the pike that's phenomenal. There's nothing. I don't need anything else right now.
Oh yeah, I got the City Strata Premier.
Oh, how do you that card? I'm curious.
Honestly, I got rid of my green card, so it just filled the slot because I had so much overlap. I had the green, the autograph, the green and the autograph itself overlap like crazy.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? But because I got rid of the green, the autograph is no annual fee. The CSP is 95. I still have all the same multipliers, and now I'm just open to more travel partners. But I don't think
you
it's
also
bad.
got the Saber.
I do have the Saber and the Venture.
So I got the City Strata about 2-3 months ago, and I didn't realize that. Like I thought, like 3x on different child categories. I don't know why, but in my head I thought it also included like transit. But I'm over here, that's other travel, that's 1x. I was like, man, that's
it's other hotel expenses that you were thinking of. And then with the City Strata Premier, the 3x passes through OTAs, online travel agents like Orbitz, TripAdvisor. Like normally where you would only get 1x, you still get the 3x if you book through a third party booker.
Okay.
So you get that. And on top of that, if you want to start flying American, it's a MasterCard. You can put that on Simply Miles and start getting AA points on top of your City Thank You points.
That's good.
That's cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to City go all in with AA. At least I hope they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can start messing around with it because they let you product change like from anything.
As long as it ain't the business card. Yeah, as long as it's not the business card, you can product change anything. My next pickup, honestly, I want it to be, and be totally honest with you, any City card. Like it don't matter what it is because at the end of the day, it's just gonna be a placeholder until it become a custom cash. You know what I mean? So yeah, like any city card other than the custom cash because I already have a custom cash.
Okay.
All right. Well, we are coming up on an hour and a half. This has been a great live so far, but I'm about to shut it down pretty soon. But before we head out, though, is there any last things you guys want to share or say?
I want to thank you, JP, for hosting tonight. You did a great job. It's not easy juggling a chat and everybody else. So we appreciate you. We really do. And I want to thank Chad and Sledge and you guys for keeping this going. you know, because it's not easy. Weekly, families, you know how it is, business, you know, working, family, everything else. But I appreciate you guys always carving out the time for this.
I can go. Yeah, JP, man, appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for having me and everybody up here, man. Next time we do this, we gonna have more promotion so we can get it out to everybody. But yeah, man, like I said, like Joe said, man, it's especially the first time, man. It's difficult hosting these things, man, and just getting them going. But you got it under your belt now. Like you got it under your belt now. So
Appreciate
it. I can't wait to do it again with you, brother.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
As always, I want to offer gratitude to everybody who came through, everybody who's here, everybody on this stage. I appreciate you, JP. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Buffett. You're going to keep being an inspiration to me. Need more, you know, young black men to aspire to things more than sports and entertainment. Yeah, I said it. Y'all check out JP's content, man. Subscribe. And the last thing I'm going to say is I need to see some super chats. Where them super chats at? Where the super chats at?
QC man just threw one right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I can't see the whatchamacallit, and I'm not even being polite about it no more. Because the people I'm surrounded with, the money, the value in the advice of the upgrade, downgrade, like Sledge says, the money and value in the advice of the comparisons and the opinion, the op-eds that JP drops, the money and value and advice and companion and ancillary services that Joe talks about, we making y'all money. So go ahead and bless that tip jar. Bless that super chat.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bless the super chat.
Yeah, but thank you guys for having me. Let me, you know, basically host this live. It's been fun. Basically, first time doing this. QC, thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. And honestly, I think for me personally, I love just this whole community thing. It's been great. It allows me to keep doing this, even though I'm not putting that many videos out right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks everybody for coming in, sharing your time with us. Obviously, subscribe to all these channels. I'm sure you're probably subscribed to all these guys already. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Thank you, Papa. God bless you guys. Have a good night. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man. You guys take it easy. Much love. Bless that super chat.
Hey, man, your boy next Monday, man. Make sure y'all with me.
Filmo just threw another one. There you go.
Filmo, thank you. All right, y'all. We out.
Peace. I love you guys. Take care. And donate to look, Travels. Yo, it's coming through, kid. That's how you do it.